Today, the Department of English is organized one-day workshop on continuous assessment and creative writing with special reference to Urmi. As we all know that we have conducted the first session with the presence of our IQSC coordinator, Dr. Rajesh Joshi sir. Now we are now moving in a second session, that is creative writing with special reference to Urmi. So now here it is a very great opportunity to all of you to obtain some views on a creative writing. And it is a great pleasure and privilege for me of my department, Dr. Datta Sawant sir has written his own novel, that is Urmi. So I congratulate him for his wonderful academic journey writing a great novel on Urmi. So now here, as we know, the Department of English is one of the leading department of our college, and department is always actively engaged in organizing various kind of curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities for the all-inclusive development of our students. So this is a part of that thing. And now here, as we know that this is the creative writing workshop with special reference to Urmi. So now creative writing has a number of opportunities. So before that, we know what is called creative writing. What is creative writing? Creative writing is the art of expressing thoughts, emotions, feelings, and ideas, whatever in your mind, that should be written with your own style, own methods, own ideas, and own innovations. And these ideas will be reshaped by the author who is going to write a creative work. So now here, as a creative writing has many opportunities, you can using that opportunity by becoming an author, poet, writer, novelist, dramatist, and many more. So you have plenty of opportunities by creative writing. So now, as far as the conference title is concerned, now I will share some views on the novel Urmi. So now, basically, it is very important. The Datta Sawant sir belongs to the rural background, and he set example before all of us. He has written a first novel from the entire Hingoli district. As earlier, I didn't found anyone who has written a novel in English language, but prominently he set the example for all the students and teachers to write a novel in English. As I have witnessed the ceremony of his publication novel Urmi at Pune Festival, so there I have seen what kind of the atmosphere was there, and he got the huge applause from the Marathi sir, who is the chairman of that Pune Festival. And now here it is a honor to write in English, because as a teacher of English there are many people who are writing in Marathi and not making a dare to write in English, but he has written a first novel from a rural background in English. Now here the novel Urmi is a realistic in tone. It presents the realistic situation of the Parth. Parth is one of the prominent character in the novel, and Parth is a farmer's son. And now prominently when you go through this novel is prominently set in the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar now. Earlier it was Aurangabad. So now the novel is set into that place, particularly in premises of that university. Now here the novel is a campus novel. How can we call it a campus novel? Prominently this novel deals with the education system, and now here we can see the Parth's struggle to obtain the education, higher education in university. He came from the rural background, farmer's son, he don't have enough money, but even though he was struggling or trying to struggle for obtaining higher education in the university. And now there we can come forward, we can see the novel is very simple and lucid in language. If you go through novel, you can easily understand. There is no any kind of bombastic word, there is no any kind of difficult vocabulary in the novel. So it is easy to all common readers to understand. Now, whatever the characters he sketched in that novel, that is very artistically interviewed together, and they have their own genuineness. He also used the third person narration for the novel, and that third person narration gives the realistic tone of the novel. Then after that we can see the plot of the story is logically connected and interviews together. There is no any kind of logical interconnection we can find in the novel, that is logically connected, and there is the character. If you go through the novel, half portion of the novel will something we will see, but in the middle part of the novel you will see there is a twist. There is a character called Urmila is there, and Urmila has brought a twist in the life of that Parth. Parth is the protagonist of the novel, and that Urmila has bring that twist in the novel, and then we can say that the modern woman behind the man, she is the strong supporter of Parth in any kind of crisis or critical conditions. She was sternly, firmly support him in his any kind of critical or struggle. Then now we can see there is the Parth is a more mature character in the novel. He is a more mature, that seems to be another character. And as far as this novel is concerned, it is a critic of present education system. And now here we can see also there are varied kind of themes he has used in this novel. Prominently we can say that the socio-political scenario is there, then religious theme is there, cultural, educational and individual turmoil is also there. We can also see he has used the nostalgia. He used some past elements of his life using the flashback technique, and that correlate with the present scenario. Also we can see the novel has an emotional bondage or binding with the characters like Parth, Urmila and Meera. These are the three characters. We can also come across with the love triangle in the novel, and that seems to be more genuine or real. Now here is the one character, Meera. She spoke nothing in the entire novel, but she said more than through her eyes. Means she is expressed with the eyes, not with the verbal form. And now here the novel ends with the optimistic or positive tone. Still there is a hope in the life of Parth, and the story moves forward. It seems to be the story of every youth of India. It appeals to the present youth of India. While reading these novels appeals our inner emotions to our sentiments. So if you go through the novel, you will see that your sentiment, your emotions will be there in the novel. So I appeal all of you, you will try to read these novels and see what he has written in his novel. With this, I will stop here, but creative writing will provide you such a wonderful opportunity to express yourself with the present community. So thank you so much, sir, for giving me an opportunity. Thank you so much, Ingul sir.